We've all heard from a really diverse, amazing lineup of speakers today who've shared such rich insights and information on the partnerships, the local partnerships, and the innovations that's unfolding in Sarlahi and what's happening as a result. I think from our speakers, we also got a glimpse of what the future can hold. So I'll keep my remarks really short. I want to start off by thanking all of our speakers and all the guests on site here in the room, but also those who've joined us virtually for today's engagement. Thank you for making time and for joining this celebration of an important milestone in our partnership with Label STEP. Thank you is also due to STEP, Label STEP, and its industry stakeholders. Aarti Galaicha, Kaju Rugs, NP Rugs, Bagmati Udyog, Vijay Lakshmi Udyog, and A.T. Galaicha. STEP, 2 years ago, STEP came to us with a problem. They knew that there was a deep challenge that threatened the future of the carpet industry. So together with STEP's team, SEEP co-created and co-invested in an industry-led solution that I believe is setting a strong foundation in rural Sarlahi, ground up. It's showcasing how to deal with the skills, labor, and growth barriers that the industry is facing. I'm very proud of this partnership for a number of different reasons. A lot of the reasons were highlighted by speakers who came before me. I think, among the many multifaceted aspects of this partnership, a partnership that's demand-driven. It's taken a demand-driven approach to how skills and job creation can happen in rural Nepal. Two things that strikes a really strong chord with me is how this partnership has mainstreamed women's economic empowerment. It's essentially taken quality gender intentional services from skilling, certification, jobs, child-friendly infrastructure and working conditions right to the doorsteps of the workers. It's expanded local jobs. It's given these women weavers access to reliable jobs right in their communities. And as a result, the industries now are able to better retain the skilled, productive workers that they need to sustain their production lines. The second thing I think that's really inspiring is I think this partnership is also a great example of how development partners can partner with the government, with industry actors to put federalism into action. Our partnership is essentially, based on what I've seen, I think it is catalyzing decentralization of the carpet manufacturing process. In Sarlahi, there are now 7 workshops that are fully established. It's fully functional, it's teeming with life, it's buzzing with orders. And in fact, if you go down to Sarlahi, I hope, many of you will have the chance to go down to Sarlahi. The local artisans and the local entrepreneurs will also, they'll give you a real sense of what's next. They'll talk about, and they're really keen about bringing what Mr. Sherpa was saying earlier, that, in addition to weaving, it's really important to also bring the other elements of the carpet manufacturing process to rural Nepal. So things like trimming, washing, dyeing, that's also, I feel like, that's the vision that the industry has, and I feel like that's a direction they're already moving towards. So there is, a real sense of optimism among industries and among artisans, and I'm also equally inspired and optimistic about what I think the future holds for the industry based on what I've seen. So just in closing, I want to thank, sincere gratitude again to the British Embassy for their generous contributions. Thank you also to Label STEP and to all of its industry partners. Thank you to the event promoters who joined hands with us today. And thank you also to Province 2 government, who's been such a steadfast partner and support for SEEP and our industry partners. And I also want to thank SEEP's team, UKaid SEEP's team, in particular Prasunna Thasaka, who's been instrumental in bringing this partnership to life and to bringing it where it is today. So thank you all, and happy Dasai.